doing? Welcome to another edition of MediaScope. Okay, why am I? So I'm super pixelated on, no, okay, I'm good now. I'm good. Yay, it's all clear. Hallelujah, hallelujah, it's all clear. Hey, Cliffy Lad, what's going on? What's going on? Good to see you. And Hot Dog LA, I see you as well. Hey, Systems Capital, I think that is. Welcome. Don John, hey, what's going on? And Ariel Sirac, and hello, Alizi, what's going on? Welcome. This is MediaScope. It is the livest media party on the planet. We talk all about media, tech, and pop culture news, and today is going to be lit, ladies and gentlemen. So, hey to everybody on Facebook. Hey to everybody on crystal clear like an 8K TV from CES. Yes, you better work, Ron. You better put in those references, those tech references. Welcome, everyone. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Tachi. I'm a media professor, a tech person, a pop culture person, a media person. I'm a filmmaker. I'm a media content producer and a journalist. I put in some extra stuff today. Why? I don't know. But this is MediaScope. Oh, thank you, Cliffy. You know, you have your days, the hair days. Today is a good hair day. Everything fell into place. And Don John, thank you for sharing. Alizi, yeah, you guys will not wait till I introduce him, but that's okay. Alizi is already saying hi, but I want to ask everyone else to say hey to the producer with the mostest, MC Curtis. Give it up for MC Curtis.
Hey, everybody. What's going on?
Hey, Curtis. You sound really excited today.
Oh, I forgot.
You clap for yourself. Clap for yourself.
Yeah, because I'm worth it.
Do you also do a model turn at the end of the runway when you put this on?
I do, with a little hand wave, hand gesture.
I bet you do. Alizi said, he sounds so hype. And Benny G72, welcome. Hi, Trell. How's it going? Thanks for being here. Yeah, he said, Alizi says, calm down, MC. Yeah, let's leave a little bit of excitement for other people now. We don't want to have it all. Anyway, welcome. Let's get to it. Well, I haven't given you a hug yet, so I got to give you the hug, letting you know that I really appreciate you being here, and I am super hyped today because this is part one of the media party. Chosen Mogul, hey, welcome. Thank you for being here on the Periscope side. What's going on, G. Garcia? Brother Rick, the best bluesman in Alabama, the best bluesman ever. You got to follow him. If you've never seen a Brother Rick broadcast, you are missing out. Welcome, everyone, and blessings. Chosen Mogul is also a broadcaster. Also, Cliffy Land does an awesome cooking show, Cooking Around the World. You've got to do this. I'll give everybody, I don't know, if we're going to try and do some stuff. I'll try and give you a chance to do that. Here's why we may not be able to do that, ladies and gentlemen, because today is a two-part MediaScope. Am I right, MC Curtis?
You are right.
Yes, right, and he is hype. He's so hype, you could hear that it's going to be good because he's hype about it. So, MediaScope is going to be a two-part special today. Thank you, Curtis. I got the point. Thank you.
It didn't stop.
Thank you.
It wasn't off cue. Sorry.
No, thank you. I got a drum roll. Thank you. I got it. Okay, thank you. Macro Maker, thank you for being here. MC is just intrinsically exuberant, says Rod. Yeah, can't you hear it? We're super excited. Okay, so today, part one is this. We're going to talk on the media, tech, and pop culture news stories of the day. We're ending at 6:45 today. Why? Because at 7:10, we are doing a Black Panther special, and I have called it MediaScope, the Wakanda edition. So we are going to talk all things Black Panther at 7:10. Was that cheering or laughing? I'm not sure.
My finger is like really in the way. It's just. It was supposed to be,
I'm like, was there something funny about Black Panther that I missed?
No, it was supposed to be a crowd clapping, but I pressed the wrong button.
Oh, goodness. Hey, hashtag hero, what's going on, my lovely friend? She's over on the Facebook Live side. Hashtag hero, good to see you. It's been a while. Alizi is laughing. Shadow, Bobby, what is going on? Yeah, so thank God there are no sound effects for the Black Panther discussion, but it's going to be live and on and popping. If you have, we've got like, and I have a for real panel. It's not just me shooting the breeze about Black Panther and what I think. I'm moderating the discussion by people who actually know. I know some good people, you guys. I can ask them last minute, like, hey, can you do it tomorrow? Yeah, I'm there. I was like, hey. So that's how you know good people. Let's see. I'm glad MC, hold on, didn't accidentally press the whoopee cushion soundbite. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Let's see. Does Emmy have Periscope Award? You take the award. You know what? That's so sweet. But Hot Dog LA, you can actually, in case you guys didn't know, there is a short form content category in the Emmys, and not for the Oscars yet, but for the Emmys there is. So digital content. So if you have a YouTube channel, it just has to be longer than 6 minutes per episode, and you have to have a body of them. I don't remember the exact number, but it needs to be longer than 6 minutes per episode, and you can submit your stuff for the Emmys. Now, ladies and gentlemen, submitting to all these things is not free. Okay, there's a cost when you submit to these things. So when you see people, they've paid. You have to pay to enter these things. Then they get judged. So it's not free now.
Is it like hundreds of dollars or thousands or?
See, I don't know what it is for you know what? No, I'm lying. I do know what it is for the Emmys because I checked. And it's not super expensive. Well, to me, it is $300. I think it's $300. Let me check on that figure, but you absolutely can. So for those of you, Brother Rick says okay. So for those of you that are live streamers and you absolutely and are interested in doing that, go to the Emmy page and you'll be able to find out the criteria for submission for short content. Yeah, I probably will post it again as it gets closer to time. Web girl, what's going on, Tammy? #Hero on Facebook says that she's doing great. Been doing Facebook Lives 2 times a week. How am I missing this? #Hero. Okay, I think I have to go and then make sure I am not just following you, but following and getting notifications because I've missed it completely. I'm annoyed. Let's see. Don John, what happened? You said something. Don John said, Lord, my pockets hurt for that $300. Yes, it does. This is not for the faint of heart. So I'll check and find out and probably post closer to time how much it actually costs if you are interested in doing that, probably on Twitter so you guys can see it. But see, this is why, like, when you start to monetize these things, you're going to be able to take that money and use it to enter these types of things. Now, when you're taking it out of your pocket and there's no guarantee you're going to win, you're like, I'll take no award for $300, Alex. Thank you. I'll take the paper plate awards for $300, Alex. So let's keep going. All right. So the big story, of course, is Black Panther. I'm not going to talk a whole lot about it because remember, we are going to be live at 7:10 with the Black Panther special. So just an hour from now, I have that whole panel of great people. But let's talk about the totals, okay? Already, Dark Helmet, welcome on the Periscope side. So, can I have photo 1, please? Photo 1. Photo 1. There we go. Look at him. By the way, guys, I was at Howard University the same time that Chadwick Boseman was, but he was in the School of Fine Arts. I was in communication. So, of course, I didn't know him. But, I mean, that's common. I was at Howard, when a lot of people were there, but didn't know them.
Did you at least walk by him? Did you walk by him?
I probably did because I remember I'm also a dancer. So my dance professor for when I was at a dance studio outside of school in DC, she also taught at Howard. So I would periodically go by there. So I'm sure I passed him on the yard. I'm sure I passed him, different places. So, yeah, missed opportunity. Your loss, Chadwick. Anyway. Right, Alizi? Right?
It
Beautiful.
Is his loss.
Huh?
It is his loss.
Your loss, man. I was walking across the yard and you turned your head. So.
Too bad, Chad.
Yeah, there you go. Too bad, Chad. This segment is called Too Bad, Chad. So, let's see. What did you say? I missed. Ron says the ladies just say he went to the School of Fine. Basically. Yeah, Ross PR. Hey, you're lost, Chadwick. Anyway, so Disney's Marvel's Black Panther took in yesterday an impressive 21 million at 4,000 North American locations, just over 4,000. This is the highest Tuesday gross for a Marvel Cinematic Universe title and the 7th biggest Tuesday of all time. Wow. So biggest for Marvel, 7th biggest Tuesday of all time. Hey, the Black TCK, how are you? Good to see you. Fire, right? Fire and desire. Okay. All right. Had to get a little Rick James on you there. So
watch out now.
This is just Tuesday. Thursday, ladies and gentlemen, they took in 25.6 million of the Thursday opening, guys. I went to the IMAX theater and saw it. See it in IMAX. Wow. The second time I saw it, my organization, we did a red carpet. See it in IMAX. See it in IMAX. I'm telling you. Yes, and Tina Marie, Cliffy Land, right? But I can't do Tina Marie riffs. My voice is too deep to reach that. Oh, hey, Hot Now Podcast, how are you? I should be on TV. Well, this is like TV, right, MC Curtis?
It is. It is.
And he enthusiastically said that. This is how you know he's hype. You heard that little bit of bass and get it is. That's how you know he's hype. So thank you so much, Hot Now Podcast. You're amazing. Greetings, Dr. Vibe is in the house. The man who makes epic conversations on YouTube and 10 million other platforms that I can't remember now. Tanisha, hey, how did I not see you're here? Yes, loved it. Dolby Digital, she said. What's up, Primetime? By the way, Primetime is in the house. He is going to be on the panel at 7:10 when we're talking about Wakanda. And again, the name of the second part of MediaScope is MediaScope, the Wakanda edition. I kill me. Anyway, thank you. You pressed the right one this time.
Yeah, my finger.
You pressed the right one this time. What happened?
My finger wasn't in the way this time.
How big are your fingers, Curtis? I mean, damn.
Well, I have to tell you off the air.
You need to lay off the beer. It's making your fingers swell, dude. Lay off the damn beer. Kamia Jamila, hey, she is joining us on Facebook Live, and she is actually also going to be on the conversation at 7:10. Okay, I'm so excited. Okay, so let's keep going. So it got to 600 domestically now, 263.1 million in the U.S. within 5 days. Wow. Second only to 2015's Star Wars The Force Awakens. You have to say it like that. The Force Awakens. Bruno, what's going on the Periscope side? At 325.4 million. Wow. So the only one who has beat them is Star Wars The Force Awakens. Wakanda forever, right, Bruno? Yes. Candy, all the way from Japan. Welcome, my friend. Good to see you. Okay, so the Tuesday's international take was 14.6 million for a total of almost 200 million, 199.2 million overseas, led by the UK with 28.5 million. I mean, wow. You've got so many British stars in it, too.
I'm sure there'll be a part 2, right? Or some kind of...
Do you see my face? Of course. Do you think they'd be like, well, that's all, folks. We're glad that you liked King Joffrey Jaffer. No, that's not the right one. That's from Coming to America.
Right.
We're glad you like King Joffrey Jaffer and Zamunda. Wakanda, exactly, right? We're glad you liked it, but we're never making another one again. Do you know the protests that people in this country, they may not protest over anything else, but they'll protest over that. Just saying. Prime time. I can't wait to have you on live because this conversation is going to be live. So let's move on because we've got to cut off early today because of the next conversation. Part 2 already confirmed. There's too much money to be made. Absolutely. Way too much money to be made. Nobody has come out and said officially yes, but we all know that it is a rousing yes. It is a resounding yes. They would be idiots not to do such. In fact, if you don't want it, give it to me. I will help Ryan Coogler. I will help him make it. I'll help him make it now. If you don't want to talk about, Zamunda, Wakanda, I'll do it. I will make the movie and make much, much money. I have to put that on in honor of Wakanda Forever. Let's move on. Could I have photo 2, please? So, let's talk about the EDR tour at Apple. Apple, if you don't already know, has a brand spanking new headquarters. Look at that. And I wanted to give you an aerial picture, but I forgot to give it to MC Curtis, so my bad. Anyway, so this is the Apple headquarters. As you can see, glass walls. The top is actually solar panels, so it's very energy efficient, very sleek and modern. Think of, okay, you know when you're looking down at the Pentagon in Washington, D.C., and you see like the open courtyard area and it's a shape of a pentagon? This is an orb. So it's basically like a spherical building, but much more futuristic looking than the Pentagon, of course. So it's got that same type of thing with like a courtyard in the middle. Well, apparently the walls in this are glass as well. Is it in the shape of an apple? No, it's not in the shape of an apple. You know what? I don't think that would be too, I mean, they should have done it, but no, they just did a sphere. I think the sphere is better. An apple is too literal, if you ask me. So, they did it in the shape of a sphere. They've got glass walls, but this is what's happening. Well, these EasyJets keep walking into the walls because they're made out of glass and they think they're openings. And I don't want to laugh because, see, this is the point where you give me the laugh soundtrack, Curtis. It's too.
No,
Never mind.
I'm like really into the story because I did that years ago. Oh, and I was so embarrassed.
You did it years ago?
Yeah, I was so embarrassed. Yeah,
clearly, you're still you're okay. Well,
yeah, I'm just starting,
every once in a while I am like, Curtis. Are you all right?
I'm just starting to get over it, but yeah, that's
clearly
why I was coming into your story. But go ahead.
Don says they've got good Windex. Here, Kilby is just here for a bit. Samir Williams, hey, welcome on the Facebook Live side. Anna, welcome on the Facebook Live side. Good to see you, my friend. Yasmin Hayes. Yasmin is back in full effect, the queen of Periscope. Thank you for being here, but not Curtis, though. Oh, Ross PR, did I miss something about, but not Curtis? Hey, Yasmin, good to see you, and thank you for inviting followers. Okay. Let's see. You should see the glass bathroom stalls at that new building. Awkward. Oh, God. Well, basically, a lot of the walls are glass. And what's happening, and Ron brought this up on the Instagram live stream, the fact that, it's easy to do. And the thing is, people are so distracted. It is Apple, after all. People are probably looking down and looking at their phones. And okay, there's the door. Bam! There are a lot of people. Then we need a bam sound effect. That's what we need. Hey, welcome back. Welcome on the Periscope side. Good to see you. Let me take this break to say, hey, what's going on? My name is Tachi. I am a media professor, a filmmaker, a media content producer, and a journalist. This is MediaScope, the livest media party anywhere. That's very humble of me, but anyway.
All the way live.
But MC,
It's all the way live.
It's all the way live. And we're all the way up, as the song would say. So Anna says, hey there, greetings to you and to Curtis, DJ.
Hey.
She calls you DJ Curtis. That's kind of good. But MC Curtis. MC, what's going on? She says.
Hey.
Yes, anywhere, says Yasmin Hayes. Well, thank you. I'm glad you all are affirming it and confirming it. So it is a lot of fun, I have to say. This is like so much fun to do. We are so live. Yeah, and it's not just me. It's not just MC Curtis. It's all of you, too. Because the comments, your commentary is everything. I roll like Curtis and I will talk afterwards about such and such said such and such. We will just laugh because it is so hilarious. And thank you for the hearts and thank you for the likes and everything. I really appreciate that. Okay, so yeah, people are. This is according to a new report from Bloomberg. So is it a death trap because of all of this glass? They keep walking into windows and doors. So here's the thing: that could kind of a window too. They do have to be careful. So a lot of people are now putting like Post-it notes. I'm sorry. They're putting Post-it notes on the doors and stuff so that they can tell. That spoils the whole aesthetic. But like Ron said, probably they should have used frosted glass. Gives you a little bit more privacy, etc. I haven't been in there, but we shall see. And let me shut up because if I ever go in there, I might be one of the ones walking into glass, but I would never be running at full speed so that I conk the hell out of it. That's what I want to know. How fast are they walking that I don't get it.
Yeah, probably really
Anyway,
fast.
speed walking. You know how your hips go from side when you're speed walking.
Probably texting or talking on their phone or something.
Yeah, they're on the phone for real. Let's see. Hey, they should stick colorful words like they do for the birds. Exactly. Well, they're calling them like birds. So many price to be done with all that glass. You know what? Exactly. Let's see. Yeah, absolutely. So Donna says, I've heard they don't have a daycare in there. They might want to rethink that. Yeah, but first they need to color the walls because kids will run into things. That would be dangerous. So, MC Curtis comment section is always lit on this show. It is, right, Anna? All right, so let's move on from smacking employees, and hopefully they fix that. I don't know what they're going to do to fix it, but they got to do something. Maybe some colorful tape on the side of the opening so you can see, oh, this is an opening, which they probably should have done, or frost just the opening so you could really tell. Anyway, not my issue. Moving on. Could I have photo 4, please? All right. So everybody know that the hottest thing and the hottest ticket since sliced bread is Tiffany Haddish, right? Everybody says Girls Trip, since she was the first black female comedian to host SNL, to all the other things she's done. I mean, Tiffany Haddish is all over the place. And so, not to be outdone, Netflix says, oh, well, if Tiffany Haddish is here, we must have her too. You know how Netflix does. They buy people. Remember I talked about how Ryan Murphy, that last week, they wooed Ryan Murphy away from Fox, 21st Century Fox, for $300 million, okay? So, hey, Scotty, how are you? Good to see you. Beam me up, Scotty. Tiffany is low-key. How you got into oh, John, that is so sweet. You know what? You need to send her that story because she seems like she's really down to earth. G. Garcia, hey, you said something, but I missed it. So, Donna says maybe they'll make an app for that. You know what? By the time the app kicks in, you've already smacked into a glass wall. So, you know, I think you just need to be more careful, and they need to demarcate where the doors are.
So did they offer Tiffany more than they offered the other comedian?
They did not. Oh, are we talking about Monique? Let's not get into that because that's Monique.
What did they offer her? I was just curious. Or is that
I don't. They haven't said yet what that is. I have to look up and see what the offer on the table is. But Netflix has ordered a series called Tuca and Birdie, which is this animated duo starring Tiffany Haddish and it came from the BoJack Horseman team. Are you guys watching BoJack Horseman, or have you watched it on Netflix? I have not yet, but I've heard some good things. Let's see. Ron says, I just helped him decide what to get with the free Redbox rental. Girls Trip, you're T-Mobile too, aren't you? And you got a free Redbox thing. I know you, Ron. Bruno Deal says nope. Scotty says no. Ron says BoJack is great. Oaxaca Matt says no. Yeah, I haven't watched it either, but I've heard some cool things about it. So Ron, recommendation, I am going to watch BoJack Horseman. And see, it's right on Netflix if you have Netflix. So they're expanding their animation slate. Of course, they have BoJack Horseman to this with a 10-episode series of Tuca and Birdie. And it was created by the BoJack Horseman supervising producer Lisa Hannawalt, and it's supposed to be a comedy about the friendship between two 30-year-old bird women who live in the same apartment building.
Yeah, that's probably going to be...
Is this why they had to sign Tiffany Haddish? Because this doesn't sound at all interesting. Maybe, sorry. Maybe this is me. Right, Oaxaca Matt? He says, huh? Netflix is trying to get a swing at Adult Swim. Excellent point. Excellent point, Bruno. Yes, absolutely. Adult Swim is wildly popular. If you can, what else is there to be done but to get into the animated space? If you could get into the animated space with something smart, with something funny, with something that has a big star at the helm like a Tiffany Haddish, this works. So let's see. Stay away from Big Mouth, adult animated show on Netflix. Might be too offended. Yeah, I haven't seen it yet, so I have no desire. So thank you for that. Anna on Facebook says it's called Birdland Jazz reference. Oh, Bertie. It's Tuca and Bertie.
Maybe it should have been called Two Old Women with Cats. Lots of cats.
They would have been eaten. They're birds.
Oh, it's a cartoon, right?
Yes.
Oh,
Okay. Clearly, you're still suffering from that, smacking into that. On the Periscope side, good to see you. Good to see you, my friend. Welcome. All right, I haven't seen you in a while. I'm glad you're here. Yay. Okay, so that's coming, and it premieres. When does it premiere? Oh, Haddish is also going to be in a show called The Last OG. That's not at all stereotypical. And she's playing opposite Tracy Morgan. Premieres April 3rd on TBS. And she actually has a first look deal with HBO. Wow. Go, Tiffany, go. But I don't know about this damn two old bird women thing. I don't know about that. Will you watch it, MC Curtis?
probably not.
Yeah, let's not even fake the funk. Tiffany, we love you and what you do, but I don't know about watching it. But guess what? This could be funny as hell, and I'm sitting here saying it now, so I could be eating my words tomorrow. It is what it is.
She could be sponsoring your show, too. So you never know.
She could be. But let's wait until after we see Tuka and Birdie's.
Right? Good answer.
I'm just saying. She was very funny with Trevor Noah. Yeah. Oh, was she? I didn't see that. I didn't see at all. Said that was Oaxaca Matt that said that. And Primetime says I may watch because of Tiffany Haddish. And guess what? Netflix is betting that there are people that are going to watch because Tiffany Haddish is on it. I'm telling you. Think about if it was, okay, for example, Sarah Jessica Parker. Love you, but what if it was like Sarah Jessica Parker? Would you watch it then? It's because of Tiffany Haddish. And, okay, they have a success in BoJack Horseman. So they're betting on people are like, oh, okay, BoJack is funny. This is the same producer. This should be funny. And it's Tiffany Haddish. They're just trying to line up the stars. She is it, says Oaxaca Max. That's it. That's it. Anna says she's busy. Good for her. Yeah, absolutely. I'm sorry. Well, Anna, did you try and make a funny? Oh, okay, with the Birdland jazz reference. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I got it. I did, but don't mind me. It was very funny. I'm sorry, Anna. It was funny, Anna.
It was not funny.
Anna, the views of MC Curtis do not necessarily represent the views of Dr. Tachi or MediaScope.
No, I'm saying exactly what you were saying, what you wanted to say.
Don't you be in my inner voice, sir. Did I ask you for your help? You just concentrate on taking your beer-swollen fingers and hitting the right sound effect, okay? Never you mind about me. Let's see. Let's move on. Do you think you can manage this, MC Curtis?
Yeah, I think so.
Let's see. Okay, good. Did we find a premiere date for Tuca and Birdie? I asked Google Home and Siri, and they didn't know. No, I don't have a premiere date yet for Tuca and Birdie. They just haven't. I mean, it may be too new for them to announce because usually what's been happening is they say, "Oh, spring," or "Oh, so." As soon as I get a date, Ron, I promise I will let you know. But there's no date yet. Let's go to photo 5 because we only have about 12 minutes left. So let's move through. Photo 5, sir. Wow, this really blends in. It looks like a painting on my wall as opposed to a thing. So it's hard to see. But this is the future, ladies and gentlemen. So what I'm noticing, and Ron and some of you were on not Facebook Live, but Instagram Live for this conversation we had where we talked about it. Sony Corporation is branching out. So a lot of these other companies that are tech or music, etc., are branching out into other areas. Sony is included. What are they doing? These jacks of all trades, master of none, they are launching an AI-based taxi hailing service in Japan. So they just announced yesterday that they're going to build an AI-based ride-hailing system in Japan in partnership with 5 taxi companies. So the service is going to use AI or artificial intelligence to manage taxi dispatches and forecast demand based on things like weather, traffic conditions, and local events. Okay, that's kind of cool. So this this is cool. It's like, oh, Sony, but okay, let's look at why now. This announcement came just before Uber's chief officer, Dara Khosrowshahi, who's currently visiting Asia, said that the company wants to form more partnerships with Japanese taxi companies. Isn't this too coincidental?
Yes, very.
Yeah. Yeah, so let's see. Are they going to call this the Sony Ride Man? That would be cool. You know what? They need to do that. They need to go with that. They need to go with that branding. Because here's the thing. Sony missed an opportunity years ago to get into the MP3 space, and that's why Apple and iPod dominated for so long. Sony missed the opportunity. So I think they're trying not to miss opportunities here with the Ride Man, as Rod calls it. And as I said, Uber wants to form more partnerships with Japanese taxi companies. So according to Bloomberg, Khosrowshahi, who joined Uber last August after Travis Kalanick was ousted in shame, said that he believes that Japan is a, quote, incredible opportunity, but that the company's previous approach frankly, did not work. So let's talk about who they're going to be with. This spring, they're launching in partnership with taxi companies Daiwa Motor Transportation, Maru Kotsu, Kokusai Motor Cars, Green Cab, and Checker Cab. Hey, RL Chance, how are you? Got to stay on top of trends. Absolutely, says Chance on Facebook. They did miss that opportunity. You cannot rest on your laurels in the tech game. It does not work. And so I think everybody is starting to figure this out. Simply because you were on top before does not mean you will continue to be on top in the future. So you have to be 2 steps, 3 steps, 4 steps ahead of your competition at all times. Hello, Leichi. Welcome. Good to see you. Okay, so let's, could I have channel 6? That's so old school. Could I have photo 6, please, MC Curtis? And somebody will take a screenshot right now of this, and it just looks like I'm not a huge fan of Fox News because I think it's very sensationalized, and there's not a lot of news. It's a lot of opinion programs. But Fox Nation, which is Fox News, is Ron says my eyes. Okay, I'll be quick. They're planning a streaming service for superfans. Now, this isn't fixed noise. This is important. This is important. So the Washington Bureau of Fox News is planning to start a standalone subscription streaming service called Fox Nation by the end of this year. So thanks to a relentless news cycle and a dedicated fan of Fox News who happens to live at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, Washington, D.C., 20059 or 16, whatever it is, Fox has defied the downward trends in the business, in the television business. So they're trying to keep and get viewers' eyes. So they announced yesterday Fox Nation, as I said, and it's going to start by the end of the year, as I said, and it's going to focus primarily on right-leaning commentary. Well, who would have guessed that? Right. With original shows and cameos by popular personalities like Sean Hannity. Is he a popular personality? I'm just saying. So maybe conservative personality is a different thing? Or popular with that brigade? I don't know. I'm just saying. Huh?
Rush Limbaugh? Is he going to be on there too?
Rush, he will probably be a guest. So there's no word of who the host will be or who the whatever, but he probably will be a special guest. Ted Nugent, maybe. They're not giving like a whole lot of names, but anyway, they're having their own streaming service. Now, this makes sense because it's following suit because I'm seeing his name. He was ousted from Fox for sexual harassment. Help me, people. Bill O'Reilly. Thank you, Bruno. Bill O'Reilly. So he actually has a subscription service on his website for his content. It's just doing just okay. So here's the thing, and this doesn't matter with political affiliation. You really have to have bomb content for people to really justify paying for things. Just like I'm not going to pay for CBS All Access, you have to have a little more in your catalog for me to pay for CBS All Access. So that's the thing. Yeah, absolutely. So if you're, go ahead.
I said great. So they have a place where people who like rape women, they can get jobs now?
Oh God, MC Curtis. We're going to move on. We are going to move on, MC Curtis. They because this could go so left and political. Alizi, welcome. And so we're not going to do it. And I question whether or not I wanted to talk about it, but it is important because this is the next thing. Everybody now is trying to have OTT or over-the-top streaming that bypasses cable, that centers on niche audiences and what niche audiences want. So Vox is just the latest in a long line of people doing this. MC Curtis for the win, says Prime Time. Let's go. Let's see. I'm a Star Trek nerd, and I'm not even paying for that access to watch Discovery. I will not. I'm a Star Trek nerd too. They can keep Discovery because I'm not paying every month for it. And the thing is, here's what they do with Star Trek. Not only do they put it out, they dole it out to you 1 week at a time. They don't do the Netflix model. They dole it out 1 week at a time, and then they take a break after like the 6th episode and don't come back forever. That's how they keep you to continue to pay for CBS All Access. Not I, said the cat. No way. Albert Williams, welcome on the Periscope side. Let's go. Joel Wheeler, welcome on the Facebook Live side. Yeah, Anna, wow, right? He's had a subservice for a while. Yes, he has. He's had that subservice. He'd make a killer guest. He absolutely would make a killer guest for them. So let's move on from this. To Photo 7. Do I have a Photo 7? I do have a Photo 7.
It is.
Pencil toast is what I call this. In fact, I'm not even going to explain. We'll just talk about it after. Roll video 1, please.
Been able to make graphene on many different substrates. Previously, we could only make graphene on materials that were like polyimide, a particular type of polymer. But now what we found is by tuning the laser a little bit differently and defocusing the laser, which first carbonizes the material, and then we take the carbonized material and convert it into graphene. So what you see here is you don't see ink. This is not ink. This is not the addition of ink to a material. This is taking the material itself, the wood itself, and converting it into graphene, and the laser allows us to write it into any pattern that we wish. This is on a piece of wood, or we can do it even on foods, like this is a potato. So remember what graphene is. It's these single atomic thick sheets of graphite, and now we take these and we put a few of them on top of each other as we convert the material itself, a piece of bread, and so you can convert the carbohydrates that are within bread to graphene. Or we can do it on a coconut, so you can take a coconut and convert that into graphene. Now, why would we want to have something like this? This is all conductive, and so it can conduct electricity. So what we can do now is we can make electronics embedded within fabrics and make electronics embedded within wood.
So right now we're going to be lasing a cardboard box here, and the significance of being able to put electronic traces on cardboard boxes is that it has a lot of potential commercial significance in being able to write RFID tags directly on boxes, so you can either tell where it's been, or you can put a sensor on the box and see what kind of conditions it's been exposed to. Currently, people are using RFID tags that have been manufactured and they attach them to the boxes, but being able to directly convert a box would be really valuable.
Why would one want edible electronics? Well, first of all, let me start with, very often we don't see the advantage of something early on, but when we make it available, people start seeing the real advantage. So can you even have electronics embedded on food and then say use this as a heat circuit to heat the food more easily? If there's, say, an RFID tag written onto this potato, where has it been, how long has it been stored, what's its country of origin and its city of origin, and what path did it go to get to your table? All that can be embedded not on a separate tag that's placed on the food, but directly on the food itself. And these can also have sensors that would detect E. coli, sensors that would detect microorganisms that you might not want. They could immediately light up and give you a signal that you don't want to eat this. So being able to barcode food, in a sense, could have real advantages.
Yeah, okay, so I'm all for, let's see, Ray Renati, welcome, and I saw Levok come on in. Thank you for being here. Go Rice Owls. Oh, you lived in Houston. Okay. Yeah, so here's my problem with this. You know, I always have a problem. I don't mind all the other uses, so for example, tracking, etc. This is food. It's graphite. It's pencil. I don't give a damn what he says. It is still pencil. It's like you took a pencil and you drew on your bread that damn owl. I don't like the fact, hey, Ray, I don't like the fact of having that inside your body or ingesting that. It can find E. coli. Wash your hands after you use the bathroom. It can kill E. coli and tell you it is there. Cook your food. Wash your hands and cook your food. Problem solved. I don't like the concept of ingesting that. So while it's neat and it's cool, and this is the thing about tech. Tech is neat. Tech is cool. Tech can be useful. Do we have to have pencil drawings on our bread to detect whether there's E. coli?
They're computerized, though.
It's pencil. Look, it's pencil. Levok said, use bleach. Exactly, right? Not in your food, though. Raran says, I trust him. He seems trustworthy. Oh, no doubt he's a brilliant scientist. He knows what he's doing. I'm not eating your pencil owl loaf. I am not eating it. You eat owl loaf. You eat it. It's pencil. It is pencil owl loaf. Let's see. I'm just saying. It is. Graphite puts hair on my chest, says Ray Renati. It will, and worse probably. I don't, again, we're tampering with things in places where we should not. So whereas, look, on packaging all day, on things that you do not ingest, I think this is great. Why food? Why? If you can give me a good reason, because the reasons he gave me in terms of organisms and stuff is not working for me. Because since the beginning of time, since biblical days, people have been washing their hands. So I don't understand.
Me either.
Go Bulldogs, says Levok. Let's see. I want a graphite tattoo, says Levok. Let's see. Hashtag, hey, hashtag, you're over here too. Of all the things to watch put graphite into, they go with food the first thing? Of course they do. Because we're like restless children. You know how children, it's like, like not to do things. Like I had a little cousin one time who took a pencil and put it inside my deodorant. Why would you do that? This is what this is. This is this little boy putting his pencil inside my deodorant.
Yeah, too much
and
money.
You know you save up for the little deodorant that you want, and then you put a pencil in it? This is what this is. This puts edible unmentionables on a whole new level. Absolutely. Guys, Gary Bear, hey, what's up? You came in just in time. So, we got to hit it because we're about to get on to the livest conversation ever. So, with that, MC Curtis, any last parting words?
Nope.
Okay, well, so he was live and lit. So let me remind you guys that we are at 7:10 doing a MediaScope Wakanda edition. We're going to talk all things Black Panther. So I can't promise we're not going to spoil it for you. So if you haven't seen it, follow, cover your ears when we talk about some things, but it's going to be a great conversation. We have a wonderful panel, and I would love for you to join us. That's 7:10 right here again on Periscope and Facebook Live. Oh, thank you, Primetime. Wakanda Forever. Primetime, absolutely. You haven't yet. Okay, well, it's going to be interesting because this is a cultural phenomenon, and that's kind of what we want to explore. So, with that, I love you for watching. I bid you adieu, and MC Curtis and I are going to exit stage left. See you in a few.